Yes, hi everyone. So now we know it's far easier and less expensive to promote your business through domestic and international golf travel companies, but we are in the middle of the worst recession since, or going to be in the middle of the worst recession since records began. So every single one of your competitors, every single one of the other golf courses, resorts or hotels in different destinations will be trying to outdo each other with offers and pricing. So you will all be having the same conversation probably, and it's all centered around how do we continue to do business? How do we compete with our competitors without dropping our prices or reducing them only slightly? Because we know that a price race to the bottom is going to be really bad news for the global golf tourism industry, and it's something that we all have to avoid. And it is in the interests of both the destination stakeholders and golf tour operators to protect their margins when the recovery begins. Otherwise, revenues will always continue to be lower and down. The last financial crash of 2008, and I think the subsequent Icelandic ash cloud in 2010, the golf business as a whole actually rebounded quicker than the general leisure business. So whilst we've been talking about we're in this lockdown, it's going to be difficult, actually the golf market does respond, does come back quicker, because as we said before, it is a drug to these golfers, and it's very addictive. They want to have their golfing holiday, so they're not going to cancel it. And you also have to be seen with the pricing to be supportive of your golf travel partners, because it is a two-way symbiotic relationship. Ultimately, it is you, the stakeholders, though, who are in control. You set the prices and you decide which sales channels and tour operators to work with. So please don't panic with severe price cutting. So whilst it doesn't feel like it at the moment, time is of the essence. Now is the time to speak to your golf travel partners, to present your sales collateral and advise on your, without better word for it or better term, your lockdown exit offers. If you do leave it too late, you won't allow enough time for the product and sales team to process your offer details. So the main thing is to get your lockdown offers created and sent out quickly. Time is of the essence. So number one, give the producers, so give the tour operators that have sent you business in the past an extra incentive. So these businesses, they know your business if they've sold it in the past. They know how to sell it. They know what their customers like about it or they maybe don't like, they could improve on. It's a lot easier to generate sales with existing business than to go out and getting new business all the time. So offering these existing business stakeholders an incentive. So for example, if you're a golf course, you could offer an extra EBD, early booking discount. Let's say increase it to 10% from the industry standard of 5%. You could include 2-for-1 buggy hire. You could have logo buggies if you have buggies on your golf course. Welcome drink in the clubhouse before the round or even after the round. You can throw in range tokens, so it's an added incentive for the tour operators that will make them go, actually, it's not a lot, or it is a lot, actually we're going to put their details up a little bit higher. An example, if you're a hotel, you could do group room upgrades, early check-in, late checkout, that's always keen, but it's always subject to availability. And things like champagne and canapes, or Prosecco and canapes on arrival, just these little things will help the tour operator close the sales a little bit quicker than not having any offers at all. There are also a few other things you can do, such as an opaque discount embedded within the tour operator contract. Now this is a simple mechanism whereby the net rate is the same as face value as other tour operators, but you're adding in an extra opaque, extra hidden incentive for a specific tour operator to deliver you sales. So that's opaque. Then you've got a production-based deal, and this is if they've sent you business in the past and they send you 100 green fees or 100 room nights. You could say, can you send us 200 room nights or 300 room nights? What will it take? It might be 2,000 euros, might be 3,000. Without looking at the pricing of each individual property, we just assume these would be the figures. But production-based deal means that it's all the revenue they generate. If they don't generate it, then they don't get that pot of money that was originally agreed on. If they do, they get that pot of money. So it does help, and it helps you because you know that the tour operator is then pushing to do business for you. And then the traditional general marketing contribution. So this is where you pay up front for maybe a short social campaign, and email blast to their database and general marketing activations. Now, lots of companies already do this, and it is a very traditional way, but you know, you've got to factor in a number of things, and because we are coming out of this, or we will be hopefully coming out of this lockdown fairly soon, will a general marketing contribution incentivize the tour operator enough to sell you, or will it be a production-based deal, or will it be an extra opaque discount within their contract? So instead of say 20% commission, they'll get a 20% commission, so 25%. So look, there's lots to think about. As I said, my contact details are coming up. Do get in touch. I have all this written down on email, so I can send this all to you. Really would like to keep this interactive. Have a telephone call with you, have a conversation about the value golf tourism, because at the end of the day we want to position you correctly for when we do come out of this lockdown. So thank you very much for listening, and see you on the next video.